Harpo Marx, the actor best known for his role as the silent brother in the Marx Brothers, was actually born Adolf Marx. He later changed his name to Arthur by 1911. Growing up in poverty in turn-of-the-century New York, Harpo faced many challenges that shaped his unique comedic style. The reason for his silence on screen remains a mystery, but it is clear that his difficult upbringing played a significant role in his decision to communicate without words. As we delve deeper into Harpo's life and career, we will see how his experiences and talents made him a beloved figure in classic Hollywood. Stay tuned to learn more about this silent comedic genius. Harpo Marx, one of the famous Marx Brothers, had a unique journey in the world of entertainment that was significantly influenced by his early life experiences. His domineering mother, Minnie, played a major role in shaping his career. Driven by financial needs, Minnie forced her sons, including Harpo, to perform from a young age to earn money for the family. As a result, Harpo developed a deep-rooted stage fright that stayed with him throughout his career. During his first stage performance, he was so nervous that he ended up urinating himself, much to the amusement of the audience. Despite this embarrassing incident, Harpo continued to perform, gradually overcoming his fear and becoming one of the most beloved comedians of his time. Harpo's Jewish ethnicity also played a significant role in his life, particularly during his school years. He faced relentless bullying from his classmates, which eventually led him to leave school. According to Harpo, he was thrown out of a window during a fight, prompting him to drop out of school and focus on his entertainment career. Despite these challenges, Harpo persevered and became a successful actor, known for his signature wit, charm, and physical comedy. His performances in classic films such as Duck Soup and A Night at the Opera continue to entertain audiences to this day. Harpo's legacy is a testament to his resilience and determination, as well as his ability to find humor and joy in the face of adversity. Harpo Marx, one of the famous Marx Brothers, led a life filled with adventure and mischief long before he became a well-known actor. With no formal education beyond the second grade, Harpo spent his youth wandering the streets of New York, often engaging in petty theft and associating with street gangs. His early years were quite eventful, even including a stint playing the piano in a brothel. The Marx Brothers act initially focused on music, as their mother, Minnie, was a talented musician and hoped her sons would follow in her footsteps. However, the brothers' natural comedic talents soon took center stage, and their famous comedy routine began to evolve. Harpo, in particular, became known for his comedic antics, playing the harp and his signature silent character with a childlike curiosity. Despite their mother's initial focus on music, the Marx Brothers act eventually transformed into a comedy powerhouse, with Harpo playing a crucial role in their success. From their humble beginnings in vaudeville to their rise as Hollywood stars, Harpo and his brothers left an indelible mark on the world of entertainment. Their comedic style and unique personalities continue to resonate with audiences today, making them a beloved part of film history. Harpo Marx, one of the legendary Marx Brothers, developed his silent persona early in his career. He relied heavily on sight gags, physical comedy, and mime to communicate with his audience. His unique character was a stark contrast to his brother's fast-talking, wisecracking personas. Despite his success on the silver screen, Harpo's silent persona proved to be a hindrance when the Marx Brothers made the transition to radio. In 1932, the Marx Brothers were offered a radio sitcom, but Harpo was excluded from the show due to the limitations of the medium. Radio relied heavily on dialogue and verbal humor, which did not align with Harpo's silent comedic style. As a result, Harpo missed out on significant earnings and exposure that his brothers received from the radio show. However, he continued to find success in film and became one of the most beloved and enduring figures in classic Hollywood. Harpo's unique comedic style has left a lasting impact on the entertainment industry. His physical comedy and sight gags have influenced countless performers and filmmakers, and his legacy continues to resonate with audiences today. Although he was excluded from the Marx Brothers radio sitcom, Harpo's contributions to the world of comedy are immeasurable. Harpo Marx, one of the famous Marx Brothers, originally considered having a different character persona. The brothers thought of making Harpo's character an Irishman named Paddy Brannigan before ultimately settling on the silent, mischievous character that he became known for. The origin of Harpo Marx's stage name is also an interesting story. His friend Art Fisher named him after his harp playing, which is fitting given that Harpo was known for playing the harp in many of his performances. The name Harpo is a play on the word harp, and it stuck as his stage name for the rest of his career. Harpo's character was unique in many ways. Unlike his brothers, he never spoke on screen, instead communicating through physical comedy and his trusty horn. This added to the mystique of his character and made him a fan favorite. His performances were always highly anticipated, and audiences loved his antics, whether it was playing the harp or engaging in slapstick humor. Throughout his career, Harpo Marx became known for his iconic stage presence and comedic timing. His contributions to the world of film and theater are still celebrated today, and his legacy continues to resonate with audiences of all ages. Despite not speaking on screen, Harpo was able to create a memorable and enduring character that has left a mark on the entertainment industry. In this classic, Harpo's performances were always a highlight, and his unique character brought joy and laughter to many. His contributions to the world of entertainment are still celebrated today, and his legacy continues to inspire new generations of performers. Harpo Marx, one of the famous Marx brothers, was known for his unique technique and love for music. Self-taught, Harpo learned to play the harp without any formal training. It was only years later that he discovered he had been playing it wrong. However, his natural talent and dedication still impressed professional instructors. Growing up, Harpo was fascinated by music and secretly listened to his brother Chico's piano lessons. This clandestine education allowed him to develop an ear for music and a deep understanding of its structure. Despite never learning to read sheet music, Harpo became a skilled and expressive musician, often incorporating his playing into the Marx Brothers' comedic acts. Harpo's unique approach to the harp, combined with his innate sense of rhythm and melody, made him a standout musician. His performances were not only technically impressive, but also emotionally resonant, adding depth and nuance to the Marx Brothers' comedic performances. In this classic, Harpo's musical talent shone brightly, leaving a lasting impact on audiences and fellow musicians alike. His self-taught technique and passion for music continue to inspire and captivate, making him a beloved figure in the world of entertainment. Harpo Marx, one of the famous Marx Brothers, found himself in a peculiar situation with his neighbor, the renowned composer Sergei Rachmaninoff. Known for his love of music, Harpo would often play his own compositions at a loud volume, much to the dismay of Rachmaninoff. The constant noise became too much for the composer, who eventually decided to move away, leaving behind a frustrated Harpo. As Harpo's career in Hollywood took off in the 1930s, he gained a reputation as a notorious bachelor. This lifestyle was partly due to a traumatic past relationship that left him hesitant to commit to another. Harpo's charming personality and good looks made him a popular figure in Hollywood's social circles, but his fear of heartbreak kept him from settling down. Despite his bachelor status, Harpo was a beloved figure in the entertainment industry. His unique comedic style, which often involved physical comedy and playing the harp, made him a standout in a sea of talented actors. His contributions to this classic art form are still celebrated today, and his legacy continues to resonate with audiences around the world. Throughout his life, Harpo remained true to his passion for music and comedy. Even in the face of adversity, such as his troubled relationship with Rachmaninoff, he never let it dampen his spirit. Instead, he used it as fuel to push himself further and create even more unforgettable moments in film and television. Harpo Marx, one of the legendary Marx Brothers, had a life filled with love and loss. He had planned to propose to a girlfriend, but she tragically died in a plane crash. This event deeply affected Harpo, keeping him distant from serious relationships for a long time. However, fate had other plans for him. At a Hollywood party, Harpo met Susan Fleming, an accomplished actress known for her roles in movies like Captain Calamity and Reckless. Fleming was immediately drawn to Harpo's charm and wit, and she began a persistent courtship to win his heart. Harpo, who had been guarded since his previous loss, was initially hesitant, but Fleming's determination and infectious energy eventually won him over. The two began a whirlwind romance that led to a happy marriage that lasted until Harpo's death in 1964. Their love story is a testament to the power of second chances and the enduring nature of true love. Despite the heartbreak he had experienced, Harpo Marx found happiness and companionship in Susan Fleming, proving that sometimes love can heal even the deepest wounds. Harpo Marx, one of the famous Marx brothers, was known for his comedic talent and trademark use of a horn instead of speaking. His personal life was less public, especially when it came to his romantic relationships. Susan Fleming, an actress and model, had her sights set on Harpo for some time. She proposed to him multiple times before he finally accepted. Their courtship was kept under wraps, and even their marriage was shrouded in secrecy. The couple decided to tie the knot in a small, private ceremony. To ensure their nuptials remained a secret, they chose to marry in a judge's chambers in Yonkers, New York. Only a few close friends and family members were in attendance. Despite their efforts to keep the news quiet, word eventually got out. A congratulatory telegram from President Franklin Roosevelt was intercepted by the press, revealing the marriage to the public. The telegram read, "Heartiest congratulations and best wishes to you both from Mistress Roosevelt and me." The news of Harpo's secret marriage came as a surprise to many, as he had been known for his bachelor lifestyle up until that point. However, he and Fleming remained happily married until his death in 1964. In the end, Harpo Marx's personal life was as unique and entertaining as his career on the silver screen. His secret marriage to Susan Fleming was just one example of the surprises that this classic actor had in store. Harpo Marx, one of the famed Marx brothers, led a rich family life with his wife, Susan Fleming. Together, they adopted a number of children and enjoyed a long, happy marriage. Harpo's career as an actor brought him to many places, including Soviet Russia, where he became a goodwill ambassador in 1933. Harpo and Fleming's decision to adopt children was a deliberate one, and they ended up raising a brood of them. The couple's focus on their family was a source of joy and fulfillment for them, and they were known to be doting parents. As a goodwill ambassador to Soviet Russia, Harpo had the opportunity to witness the country's culture and way of life firsthand. His experiences there were undoubtedly eye-opening, and they gave him a unique perspective on the world. On his way to Russia, Harpo passed through Nazi Germany. The harsh realities of the regime at that time left a lasting impression on him, and it's likely that this experience influenced his worldview in the years that followed. In short, Harpo Marx's family life and his role as a goodwill ambassador were significant aspects of his life and career. His adoption of multiple children and his experiences in Soviet Russia and Nazi Germany were formative experiences that shaped him as a person and an actor. In the 1930s, Harpo Marx, one half of the famous Marx Brothers comedy duo, visited the Soviet Union. Unbeknownst to him, a government spy was assigned to monitor his every move during his stay. Despite this constant surveillance, Harpo managed to smuggle a secret document out of the country, providing valuable information to the American government. Harpo was known for his eccentric habits, one of which was living with piano virtuoso Oscar Levant for over a year. This unconventional living arrangement was just one example of the actor's unique personality. Despite being part of a duo, Harpo had a distinctive comedic style that set him apart. He was known for his trademark wild hair, horn honking, and pantomime skills. His performances in films such as Duck Soup and A Night at the Opera are still celebrated as classics today. Harpo's impact on the world of comedy transcended his time, and his eccentric habits and unique comedic style continue to be remembered and admired by fans and industry professionals alike. It's fascinating to think about how this actor, under the watchful eye of a Soviet spy, was able to make such a significant contribution to the world of entertainment. Harpo Marx, one of the famous Marx brothers, had an unusual obsession with croquet. He was so passionate about this lawn game that he would even bribe his landlords to create a makeshift field on the roof of a Manhattan parking garage. This allowed him to play the game no matter where he lived. Despite his successful career as a mime and comedian, Harpo rarely spoke during his public appearances. It wasn't until his retirement announcement in 1963 that he gave a rare public speech. In this speech, he expressed his gratitude to his fans and colleagues, leaving a lasting impression on everyone present. During social events at William Randolph Hearst Mansion, Harpo coined the expression "in the hot seat." This phrase referred to the person who was the center of attention or being questioned. It quickly became a popular expression and is still used today. Harpo's love for croquet, his rare public speech, and his memorable expression "in the hot seat" are just a few examples of his unique personality and contributions to the world of entertainment. In the Marx Brothers' final film, Love Happy, Harpo Marx took on a more serious role, a departure from his usual comedic antics. The 1960 television play A Silent Panic saw Harpo reprising this seriousness, playing a deaf mute who becomes an unlikely witness to a murder. Despite Love Happy being a flop, it is notable for launching the career of Marilyn Monroe. On the other hand, A Silent Panic was a dramatic piece that allowed Harpo to showcase his acting range beyond comedy. In this show, Harpo's character, unable to verbally communicate, resorted to physical comedy and gestures to convey his emotions and reactions to the murder he witnessed. Love Happy was the last time the Marx Brothers appeared together on screen. But Harpo's performance in A Silent Panic proved that he was more than just a comedian. His ability to adapt to a serious role demonstrated his versatility as an actor, leaving a lasting impression on audiences who were used to seeing him in a different light. Harpo Marx's performance in A Silent Panic was a testament to his acting prowess, showing that he could hold his own in a dramatic role. His portrayal of a deaf mute who witnesses a murder was both captivating and thought-provoking, leaving audiences in awe of his ability to convey complex emotions without uttering a single word. In this classic television play, Harpo Marx proved that he was a versatile actor who could excel in any genre. His performance in A Silent Panic was a fitting end to his career, showcasing his talent and leaving a lasting legacy in the world of entertainment. Harpo Marx's silent persona may have stemmed from criticism that he was only funny until he spoke. The actor, known for his trademark curly hair and horn, chose to communicate through physical comedy and his trusty horn, which he used to honk whenever he wanted to express himself. This choice allowed him to create a unique and enduring comedic style that has stood the test of time. Despite his success, Harpo Marx remained humble and dedicated to his craft. He continued to perform and make people laugh until his death on September 28, 1964. Interestingly, he passed away on his 28th wedding anniversary, leaving behind his wife and 4 children. His death was a loss for the world of comedy, but his legacy lies on through his classic films and performances. Harpo Marx's decision to embrace silence in his performances may have been a response to the criticism he faced early in his career. By focusing on physical comedy and nonverbal communication, he was able to create a unique and memorable comedic style that has resonated with audiences for generations. His enduring popularity is a testament to the power of silent comedy and the universal appeal of a good laugh. The actor's death on his wedding anniversary was a poignant reminder of the importance of family and loved ones. Despite his success and fame, Harpo Marx remained devoted to his wife and children, and his passing was no doubt a difficult loss for them. However, his legacy lives on through his films and performances, which continue to entertain and delight audiences around the world. In conclusion, Harpo Marx's silent persona and comedic style have left a lasting impact on the world of comedy. His decision to embrace silence in his performances was a bold and innovative choice that has inspired countless other comedians and performers. And while he may have faced criticism early in his career, he ultimately proved that silence can be just as powerful and expressive as words. His legacy continues to resonate with audiences today, and he will always be remembered as a true icon of classic comedy. The funeral of Harpo Marx, the beloved actor and member of the Marx Brothers comedy troupe, had a profound effect on his brother Groucho. Known for his comedic timing and deadpan expression, Groucho was rarely seen showing emotion, but on this day, he couldn't hold back his tears. Harpo's funeral was a somber affair, attended by family, friends, and colleagues who had worked with him throughout his career. The actor had made a significant impact on the world of entertainment, leaving behind a legacy that continued to resonate with audiences long after his death. Throughout his life, Harpo had been known for his signature silence, communicating through physical comedy, and his trademark horn. His performances were a testament to his talent and versatility, and his contributions to the world of entertainment were immeasurable. As the service came to a close, Groucho stood up to say a few words about his brother. His voice wavered with emotion as he spoke, paying tribute to the man who had been his partner in comedy and his confidant throughout their lives. The sight of Groucho crying was a rare one, and it marked a poignant moment in the history of the Marx Brothers. For all their success and fame, they were still brothers, bound by love and loss. Harpo's funeral was a reminder of the impact that this classic actor had on the world of entertainment and on the lives of those around him. His legacy would live on, inspiring future generations of performers and delighting audiences for years to come.